over on the east side and produce a severe storm, and potentially one with rotation, because we are seeing a little bit of shear as well as velocity over there. So let's go over to our live radar actually, and we'll show you just what we're talking about. So you can see a couple of these areas down towards Fayette County, as well as kind of clipping Lee County too. There are some storms moving over the area. Obviously it's pretty sparse, pretty scattered, and a lot of the more notable activity is up towards Bryan, Texas. So let's kind of scoot on up here just a little bit. You can see Bryan, Texas, and even up towards, I believe that area was Normandy, Madisonville. They actually have a current tornado warning out for them right now with all those storms kind of moving through. Also Huntsville, Trinity, New Waverly, those areas being affected too. So Bryan, a lot of that storm is moving to the north and east now. But yes, there is still a tornado warning over there towards Madisonville. And man, look at all of that lightning out there. Oh man, I kind of want to be able to take a little bit of a shot of exactly these lightning strikes, because that is certainly significant. Now thankfully, you know, we're not seeing this in our area. Let's zoom out a little bit. You can see those 2 tornado warnings in East Texas right now, so I'll point those out. Over in East Texas, 2 tornado warnings going into tonight, but really a low pressure system to the north of us and shifting off to the east tonight. That is sort of lifting up a lot of this severe weather potential and is now shifting it eastward, so it will not totally be in our area for too much longer. We're actually going to see our severe weather potential weaken as we head into the next couple of hours here. It's about 7 p.m. right now. Our tornado watch is set to expire at 9 p.m. While there is still the potential for some organization of those storms, it is looking like a low likelihood for right now, so it'll be pretty isolated if we do see any tornado warnings spin up or anything like that. So I do kind of want to go over what we saw so far over the past 24 hours. It's certainly been a day of active weather across central Texas. So you can see all of our activity mostly shifted off to that east end. So our coastal plains regions only dealing with a few scattered storms right now, a few showers as well. But you can see, you know, the hill country not dealing with much, as well as Austin proper. We did get a few hefty downpours earlier today and some storms on that side, but right now not looking at much. So here's a look at our rainfall accumulations over the past 24 hours. We certainly got, you know, some good rains in the hill country. You know, we haven't seen our lake levels rise too much, even though we're very glad that we got that rain in the hill country, because our hill country areas have been left out of all of our rain events really this entire spring. So happy about that. But you can see up towards the north end, up to Burnett County through Georgetown, pressed back, want to press forward. Okay, up towards Georgetown, we're trying to zoom in here. We did get a good amount of rain up towards those areas, and a lot of those training thunderstorms, that's what a training thunderstorm is, when thunderstorms go over the same track multiple times in a night. So we saw that as we look towards the north of us, obviously Williamson County, as well as Bell County. They certainly got a good amount of rainfall today. Let's take a check on those rainfall totals. So these are radar estimated. They're not exact. They're not legitimate storm reports from the National Weather Service. However, they do give a good indication of what kind of pattern we saw across our area with the accumulations of that rainfall. So certainly saw a good amount up in Bell County. However, shifting down towards Williamson County, it looks like anywhere from 2 to 3 inches was probably pretty widespread, anywhere from Round Rock up to Georgetown and heading up to the north there towards the northern I-35 corridor. Now we definitely need this rain, but of course, you know, there is potential for flooding as well when we do get these heavy rains. Now, thankfully, our flood advisory that we did have out for Travis County as well as Williamson County, I believe, has expired. I'm going to scroll up in the National Weather Service chat really quick just to check on that for a second. There was our tornado watch, our flood advisory. Yeah, that only went until about 4:15 p.m. So that's long gone, not dealing with anything. And it's good that we're also not dealing with any active weather in the metro area either, because we're not expected to see much more tonight. So here's a look, 12:30 a.m. for Monday. This is very late tonight. You can see that we are not expecting any really significant rainfall in central Texas for the rest of the night. Really what we're just watching is those few spots and sprinkles and storms that could take advantage of the humidity outside in the atmosphere right now. You know, the likelihood that they will take advantage of those will be small and low, but of course we just still have to pay attention to the forecast for tonight. And you know, if you are in the central Texas area, I-35 as well as western counties, so the Hill Country, Williamson County, Travis County, as well as Hayes County, you guys have no severe risk for the rest of the night. You guys are in the clear for that. So this is mostly just for those coastal plains regions that are under our tornado watch until 9 p.m. tonight. So let's take a look at that severe weather outlook, actually, because it is pretty widespread across a majority of the country, as well as still in Texas for tonight. You saw those major storms that we were looking at that have the tornado warnings in them up towards East Texas. So that is still in effect right now. You can see our Sunday night severe storm outlook. It is a moderate risk for areas of East Texas. So that is let's zoom in here, because if you do have friends and family in East Texas, very possible that they could be seeing some tornadoes, because they are right now. There's 2 tornado warnings out towards that area to the northeast of Bryan. So as we continue through the night here, Shreveport, I believe Texarkana, Mount Pleasant, Marshall, Texas, Tyler, Texas, New Summerfield, Palestine, Texas, Crockett, Livingston, Huntsville, Lufkin, as far east as Jasper, as well as Bronson. You guys are under the moderate or enhanced risk for severe weather, which certainly means that there's a possibility for the tornadic activity, as well as a little bit of hail, and of course those damaging winds. As we head further to the south and west, you see College Station here, Giddings, LaGrange. Those areas are going to start seeing less and less potential for severe weather tonight. So Lee County as well as Fayette County, you guys are the only ones in our slight risk for severe weather tonight. And this is exactly the area where we're still seeing the potential for those storms right now, which I just showed you on our radar. So thankfully our severe weather risk is lowering for tonight, and of course across the Austin area, as well as Bastrop, Luling, so Caldwell County, we're just in the marginal risk for tonight. Still just a couple of spots and sprinkles in those central areas, so the Austin Metro as far east as Bastrop as well, but no storms on the radar, just a couple of showers there. Let's take a look again of our severe weather threats today, because I believe these have also been updated too. So our tornado, hail, and wind threat still includes a couple of our central Texas counties, just those eastern counties. But you can tell that actually they've all been updated to a low risk. So you can see the brown signatures here: low risk for tornadoes, low risk for hail, as well as low risk for winds. And then those elevated risks are far to the north and east now, so affecting areas that I just showed you, Bryan, Texas, as well as those areas of East Texas out there towards, you know, those forests as well. So let's go back to the live radar just for a second, just so we can go over the rest of the night. I mean, I just showed you our rainfall potential for the next couple of hours. Looks very, very minimal, even from our 5:30 forecast. We were only forecasting potentially another ½ an inch in some areas of the of Fayette County. And so as we head through the night here, let's take us by 8 p.m. we're expecting most of this to be out of our area. There hasn't been any update from the National Weather Service stating that they're going to expire our tornado watch, but it's possible that it could happen in the next couple hours or so, especially if most of that wet weather does continue to head to the north and east. So I'll take this a little bit, zoom in for you. So here's a look at 8 p.m. heading towards 8:30, 9:30. you can see we're kind of just left with a few isolated showers out there, and maybe the chance, of course, not the chance, I should say, and then of course widespread cloud coverage tonight. Now as we head overnight into Monday morning, some of that just kind of lingers out to the east a little bit. This is going to be very speckled and scattered, pretty isolated in its widespreadedness, but of course, and then here we head into Monday at 4 a.m. We got that southeasterly flow back, and it's possible that we could be seeing some drizzle out there, maybe even a little bit of fog development for Monday morning, but not really much on the map for the rest of our Monday. We are expected to clear out and maybe be tracking some isolated showers or storms for Monday afternoon. So that's one of our models. I believe I have the next one. We're going to pull up this next one. This is our other high resolution model for tonight. Wait for it to load. All right, so as we head into 7 p.m., I mean, here's exactly what we just saw on the radar. We've got some potential for those storms out there towards Fayette County, but Fayette County is pretty much the only county we're watching, with the exception of maybe Lee County as well, for the potential for strong storms as we head into this evening. Again, not sure we're actually going to see that potential verified, but it's still possible. And then as we head into Monday night, we should just be dealing with cloud cover and some spot showers throughout our Monday evening. And then of course, as we head into our Monday morning, commuters probably dealing with some fog as well as some spotty showers throughout the area, maybe some drizzle. All right, so here's our 7-day outlook, just to give you guys a heads up on what we can expect for the rest of this week after we get through this severe weather chance for tonight, which again is going to end around 8-9 o'clock. And of course, we'll update you guys online and potentially on air if that tornado watch is expired early. Monday, Tuesday, 20% chances for rain. You'll see that our temperatures are certainly going to be warm this week. 85, 84. I mean, give or take a few degrees every single day. Our highs are going to be in the lower to mid 80s. By Friday, or Thursday and Friday rather, we are increasing our chance for some scattered showers as well, but that's going to be along a cold front, and we are going to cool down just a touch for Friday and Saturday. Just a touch. We'll still be in the upper 70s and lower 80s, and then Sunday we start to rebound those temperatures a little bit, and we continue to hold on to some rain chances for our Sunday. So again, this is going to be our last couple days of April here. And then our first couple days of May. May is historically our wettest month here in Central Texas, so the daily rain chances are probably not going anywhere for, the next couple weeks or so. We're going to have to wait until probably June and July. That's when those daily rain chances start to dwindle down a little bit, and then obviously we're just dealing with the heat. So again, our tornado watch, no tornado warnings in our area. If there was, we would hop onto television and tell you about it. But no tornado warnings, just a watch for the rest of the next couple of hours, only until 9 p.m. tonight. And of course, we'll continue to update you guys on our social media pages as well as digitally, so on our website until the 10 p.m. news tonight. And then of course we'll kind of backtrack and go over everything that we saw today or over the last 24 hours or so and let you guys know what we can expect for the start of this week. Thanks so much for tuning in to our KVUE Plus digital stream. Stay weather aware as we head in just to the next couple hours, just till 9 p.m. And of course we'll see you again at 10 p.m. tonight.